Tonight is one of the Tennessee Department of Corrections' busiest nights of the year. Officers are out in full force working to keep children safe on Halloween. Tonight, News 2's Nikki McGee went out with officers and shows us what all goes into preparation for Operation Blackout.
Tonight we're riding along with Officer Victoria Siciliano and her partner, making sure all sex offenders tonight are complying with rules on Halloween. This is one of 14 units in Davidson County patrolling this evening. Door by door, correction officers are spending their Halloween making sure your children are safe.
It's definitely like a heightened sense of, you know, we pull up to a house and we see Halloween decorations and we're like, oh no, we hope it's the next one. We work long hours and we're all really dedicated to what we're doing.
Once arriving at a sex offender's property, officers look both inside and out, checking for Halloween decorations or lights on outside and more serious violations.
We're looking for drugs, we're looking for weapons, we're looking for if there's any child pornography, we're looking if, you know, any evidence that they've had contact with a child that they weren't authorized to have contact with.
This year, TDOC visited every sex offender's house before Halloween and did compliance checks during trick-or-treating. Out of their 3,900 searches, 22 sex offenders were arrested for violations like drugs, weapons, or sex offender registry violations. Although Operation Blackout targets offenders during Halloween, TDOC leaders say it's a good idea for parents to look up and be aware of what offenders are around you in your neighborhood. The majority of sex offenders won't reoffend and most times knew their victims already. However, it's best to always be on guard.
The majority of them are very compliant, but you know, the best way to ensure no more victims is to educate parents and children. I'm a mom, I have 4 kids, I have 2 grandkids, and so I do understand that you want to make sure your kids are out there and safe.
Nikki McGee, News 2.
If you'd like to look up sex offenders in your neighborhood, you can find a link on our website. Just find this story on WKRN.com.
All the ghosts and goblins were out trick-or-treating. The Tennessee Department of Corrections spent the night making sure kids stay safe. News Channel 5's Sina Salim tagged along with officers for their Halloween mission, Operation Blackout.
All right, we're here for your Halloween compliance check.
Operation Blackout adds an extra layer of safety for families on Halloween.
We go through and we search every registered sex offender that TDOC supervises.
There are additional rules for sex offenders so families and children can be out in the community for Halloween festivities without having to worry about a possible crime taking place.
How you doing tonight?
I'm okay tonight.
These rules include sex offenders under TDOC supervision need to be in their homes by 6 p.m. They can't pass out candy, display Halloween decorations, or have porch lights on. TDOC is responsible for more than 3,000 registered sex offenders in Tennessee. In Nashville, there are about 460, and officers want to make sure everyone follows the rules.
That's just how we keep the kids safe.
Officers say parents should remind children to stay vigilant, not just during Halloween, but all year round.
A lot of the times when a child is, used as an object or something like that with an offender, they know them a lot of the time and they've already been introduced into their lives.
We're here for your Halloween compliance check, so everything looks good.
TDOC visited more than 100 homes in Davidson County Sunday night. In Madison, Sina Salim, News Channel 5.
And officers say they have an over 90% compliance rate with Operation Blackout.
To learn more about the Tennessee Department of Correction, visit our website at tn.gov/correction and follow us on social media.